dudes, and welcome to Dubai. I am super excited. This was a flight from SFO to DXB. It's almost 16 hours, and it's Dubai when the whole city is lit up. Like literally lit up comes from Dubai because everything is so bright here. The lights are on. Unlike in the US where I'm from, it's super dark in so many of these cul-de-sacs and lots of blocks, unless you're in New York or SF, at least in the early times of the evening, or downtown for that matter, it wouldn't be so lit. But every other aspect of Dubai is like lit. This video, however, is my journey in transit. I was there for 7 hours before going to Chennai. Dubai, for all you guys are new viewers here, is my hometown. I did spend a lot of time while coming back, about 14 days there, because I wanted to see my parents and all that stuff. So yeah, this is where I am from. So yeah, literal desert, but it's amazing to see how things are really here. The fact that in the 90s it was just desert and now it's just skyscrapers over skyscrapers. The feeling of coming home and nostalgia was very much set in stone and deeply hit me. So yeah, Dubai transit itself, you can do a lot. I mean a lot. For example, Dubai is the best, has the best airport and the best duty free, for sure. Anytime I go to Dubai, I love to shop at the duty free. Obviously there's no taxes over here, so you don't need to pay any sort of VAT or any of that situation. It's completely tax free, hence duty free. So people usually buy a lot of liquor, because you can't really buy liquor in UAE. So that's why people buy from this place, the duty free, before exiting. And also a lot of gold. For those who didn't know, anytime people buy gold at the duty free, it is again tax free. And pretty much just that, liquor and gold. Anything apart from that, like souvenirs, it is extremely expensive. And while I was doing this video, I remembered home, which was San Francisco. So yeah, it was all pretty cool. And I was hella tired. But I sort of wanted to take a quick shower at the airport. Again, I would not recommend this. This was my first time trying to take a shower. I thought it would have really good hot water, but it didn't. Which is very surprising because Dubai is a very hot place. And anytime I turn the cold water on, it's always hot. So you pretty much don't need any sort of heater situation going back home. I didn't need anything. The other thing is that most of this I have published as shorts, so I'm just compiling this as sort of a recap journey sort of a situation. I'm saying situation a lot, but you get the gist. What would I recommend getting from the duty free? Well, first off, absolutely nothing, because everything is super expensive compared to the US. Unlike in the US, Dubai doesn't have a clearance section, so everything is at cost value and it's extremely expensive. For example, this Bath and Body Works, which is always on sale here, there's a semi-annual sale and you get it for $3, and it's literally on clearance, is 20 dirhams, which again is $3, but it is pretty steep a price if you consider it in Dubai. No one would spend $20 on a soap or a lotion, or $50 on a 3-wick candle. That just sounds insane, insanely weird and insanely rich, but no one likes to splurge all that much. Let's just explore. So when I first came here to the US, when I saw Bath and Body Works, Aeropostale, all these high name and brands, Victoria's Secrets, they always had a huge price tag. And when I came here to the US, I realized, oh my god, people are super rich here, because, these were all super expensive back home. And when I came here, I was like, oh, there's something called clearance section where, you get half off, 70% off if you're very lucky, or if it's Black Friday or Thanksgiving sale. So I came to know, wow, this is actually not that bad. And then I came to know they're more expensive brands, and there's something called drugstore brands, and there's other brands. So it was a huge shock for me, not gonna lie. And here is another restaurant called Transit, which is very funny because I'm currently in transit, so it is funny if you're gonna think about that. The other thing that I would absolutely not recommend is the food, which is obviously very expensive in an airport, so no brainer there. The one thing that is constant in a Dubai culture is raffles. Anytime you spend some money, they would say, "Hey, we're having a raffle ticket. Here's the ticket. You fill your name in, and then you put it in, and you could win a Mercedes Benz, a Lexus, a Bacardi." I mean, it's never gone that bad, but this absorbent prize, like exorbitant prize, and it's like, whoa, you could win that if you just put your name in. But usually, as luck goes, nobody gets it. And I've never won anything, to be very honest. There've been many times in my childhood where I used to fill raffle tickets so that I'd become a millionaire, win a freaking gold bar, but those are all just hopes. So yeah, that is pretty much it from the raffle thing. So let's look into deep as to why Dubai is called the city of gold. Well, one reason is that again, because of tax reasons, it's pretty cheap here. You don't need to pay any extra taxes to buy gold or anything, so people usually buy that here. However, as an investor, if you're really particular about that, I would say definitely invest in gold bars or like coins or anything, as long as it's permitted to enter your country, respective country, of how much ever is permitted, all that stuff. The other thing is that Dubai gold is extremely pure, unlike other gold, where they have copper in there. So even if it's 22 karat or 24 karat or whatever it is, Dubai gold contains silver and gold, so it's more pure. That means it also bends a lot. It's more softer, and when you wear it, you can't know it. So yeah, that is pretty much Dubai culture. Any South Asian or Indian for that matter always buys gold in Dubai, and it's so beautiful, so yellow, so sparkly, that it differs from everything. Alright, I'm gonna shut up about gold, but this is the reason why Dubai is called the city of gold. As I keep going into the other aisles, like duty free and everything, there's the perfume section, which is something that I really, really love. I don't know about you guys, but if I have a long transit, I like literally test literally every perfume there, be it the most expensive brand or anything, and I pretend like I'm gonna shop, but I'm just there to like test it and all that stuff. I don't know about you guys, but that's definitely me. So yeah, that's what I do. So in the duty free, at least in Terminal 3, which is specific to Emirates, you see each aisle saying perfumes, gifts from Dubai, chocolates, snacks, all these aisles, all that stuff. And I went to the makeup section because I am a fiend. Like, I love makeup, if you guys didn't know. And a lot of products which are home to the US, especially Benefit Cosmetics, which is home to in San Francisco, you don't get much choice there. And when you compare price point difference, it is a lot expensive in Dubai for the obvious reasons. So yeah, pretty much anytime you want to go there and you're stuck or anything, don't buy anything from there. Just go hop off the airport, go to the local market and everything, and buy stuff from there. It's a lot cheaper and everything. I'm gonna post the vlog very, very soon, right after this, so in case you guys haven't subscribed already, subscribe. But I just wanted to show all these creative things that is super cute, like this Emirati man having dates in himself. I went actually during Ramadan, so it was pretty much the fasting season. I also went at the end of Expo 2020, so my tickets I couldn't actually go outside and see 2020. And the fact that the airport is actually super far away from where it is, and it's and you have to take the metro, and it's like really, really far. I just skipped the whole idea, and it was kind of nighttime, so I again didn't feel like going much. And after 16 hours of journey, it can get very tiring. Like your legs can be very, very it could be very painful. It hurts. There's a lot of things that goes up there. And as you guys know, I love cows, so I forgot to post Cows of India video because I couldn't capture many cows during this time's visit. But here's a fake cow video. Again, chocolates or anything, you pretty much get everything over here. Are there discounts? No. Is it cheaper? No. Would you recommend buying it unless you are stuck there, you're hungry and you want to eat something? Sure. Like for once I was stuck 20 hours in the airport, so if you really have to, by all means. But from every other airport that I've gone to, like one in Canada, Europe, Hong Kong, Dubai is home, and I'm biased, but I don't care. It is the best duty free. It is the best airport. It's one of the biggest, if you compare in terms of size, but not the biggest. But it is so beautiful. You just go there, and you something happens into your body, and you just want to shop for some reason. After a very long time, I took this cart. I've never actually been on a cart. I'm not very lazy, so I just stood there and I had to go to the gate, which was C gate. So Dubai Airport is very big. You could walk, and it's an entire workout. It's that big. Like unless you have a lot of hours for transit, you can't really scope the entire terminal. And this is just one terminal, which is Terminal 3, which is home to Emirates, which is the local flight. However, there are other terminals like Terminal 1, which is the old school terminal, which is what we used to travel way before this was constructed. And there's other flights that land there, like Qatar and anything that is not Emirates, which is a lot of flights. And then there's another terminal called Terminal 2 that is, however, small, but people just go in there and hop in there, and for other flights, local flights and stuff like that. And there are flights to India from there as well, but it's a very small scale flights, mostly freight flights and cargoes land there. And I actually worked in FedEx for a very long time as an intern, and I see flights landing in and out, packages going. So my connection to the airport is pretty very personal. And I love going on a plane. Who doesn't? So whenever I go to the airport, it's just so refreshing, just so memorable, and the nostalgia just hits there. Again, everything is super grand over here because it's Dubai, and I know it's vertical videos, so I am posting shorts of it. So again, for the 100th time, do subscribe. I do post stuff over there as well. I'm posting more shots now because that's how I get more subscribers. So you might not see many long format videos. I'm trying to do both, but every time I try to do a vertical video, I then go back and do a horizontal one because it captures a little bit more. I know shorts has this thing where the vertical one can be captured as a horizontal one. Anyways, that's why I'm posting more shots. And this is the golden tree in Dubai. It is absolutely stunning. You would see that in every sort of airport in Dubai, every terminal, because it is it just represents richness and all that stuff. And when you go to Dubai, it's like, oh yeah, it's Dubai when the trees are gold, when the camel's gold, when everything started here is gold. By the way, for everyone who's wondering, I have never tried camel milk. It is salty. I know Kim Kardashian does, but I've never tried it. There are chocolates now which are more expensive than the milk chocolate, but yeah, there I am. So I'm boarding onto another flight. I am done with transit, and obviously not business class, the usual economy. This flight, however, was a little bit free. Not many people in there, but so we were just I was just going in there. I didn't get a window seat here, so I was just very sad about that. But I believe I swapped it after a while. And yeah, the usual crowd, just the stuffing and all that stuff. So middle seat, unfortunately, but it was just a short flight. It was a 4-hour short flight. So I just went there as usual. I open up the safety instruction for no good reason, and I just like to look at it and just ponder upon it and all that stuff. But yeah, that is it with regards to like looking through the airport. I sanitized the entire place, the whole thing, the seats and all that stuff. One thing that I didn't like, which I liked in United, was that they give you sanitizing wipes. However, in Emirates they give you a tube. That's great because it's a sanitizer. I get a free sanitizer, but that's about it. And I'm trying to do a reel over here by snapping my finger, but that failed. But anyways, here in Chennai, very hot, obviously, and everyone's going to get the luggage, which is usually you get down the airport, you're like, I need to go. And obviously I didn't post the landing video because I wasn't on the window seat. So yeah. And Chennai is famous for a lot of things. Whenever I come here, I like to eat a nice hot plate of dosa. Dosa is basically Indian crepe, and it has a lot of lentils in it, and they just ferment it, and it tastes really really unique with a lot of nice dip, mostly spicy dip or coconut dips. If you guys are ever in the area, you should definitely try it. Or if you are ever close to a Indian restaurant, definitely ask for dosa. I love dosa, especially crispy ones. They just taste really really good. This is actually how a restaurant operates. They have like food options. There are many options, like you want to have lentil rice and all that stuff, but dosa is by far my favorite, and it's just amazing. I know I've talked a lot about it and my mouth is watering, so here's the dosa that I like to have, and with vada, and it's like super spicy, as well as the peak was kind of lifted. But anyways, I love it, so hopefully you love it too. Bye, see you later in another video. Bye.